fit them.
All right, we're here again with another DBA 3.0 fight. My name's Tony Aguilar, and I'm here with Mitch Harbach, and we're here at Mitch's house in Gainesville, and we're going to reenact one of our unique. They're not exactly a match pair, but we've played them quite a bit, and they add a really fun matchup. These two armies. I'm going to be using Book 28B, Early Armenian. It's on this side of the board over here. And then Mitch, who you got over there?
Okay, so I'm going to introduce us to fighting with allies in my army. So I'm having a Book 234 Attalid Pergamenes, and their allies, which is going to be these three units here, are a Book 214 Kappadokian.
Okay, so in 2.2 we played these armies quite a bit with a 2.2 list, and they were pretty balanced as they were. The Armenians didn't change at all from 2.2 to 3.0. The Pergamenes changed a lot, and so much that it really wasn't balanced. I think the Pergamenes went to like having like 7 Soloi. So adding the allies kind of puts it back into more of a balanced thing. So you'll get a chance to see how that gets played in a game. So Mitch, why don't you go ahead and talk us through who you have there?
Okay, so the Pergamenes are going to have a knight general here with another knight. And on the end of the line, they have a 3 ox and a light cav. And then they have another 3 ox and then 4 Soloi. Their allies are a knight general, which really doesn't mean anything when you have the allies, and then another knight. He'll fight like a regular knight, and then a 3 ox.
Okay, so you've got your allies in the middle of the line.
Yep.
And the reason you did that is because due to their troop types, you couldn't go farther on the flank.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's one of those little wrinkles. You couldn't set them up farther on that flank.
You'll see that one thing that the allies have to do, they have to use their own pips. So on the first bound, when I go to move, it would cost me at least 3 pips to move this whole line. Well, even more than that. Anyways, it would cost 1 pip in this direction.
They can't move with a group of the core army unless they spend a separate pip for it.
So the split would be here. They would have to spend a pip on their own to move, and then these guys would have to spend a pip to move too.
Okay, good deal. All right, well on this side we got the Armenians, and the Armenians are another light and fast army. They've got a cataphract general here. They have another cataphract. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 light horse. They have an ox here and 3 more ox. They're all fast, so they're 3 ox, just like the ox on the other side. And 2 Soloi. I rolled as the defender. We both happen to be hilly terrain. I set up the terrain. We've got a couple of bad going, so we've got difficult hills, 2 of them, and then we have a road. Mitch decided he wanted to be on that side instead of this one. I don't think it makes a big difference either way. 2 camps. Okay, Armenians had the first bound. So here we go.
A 4.
Okay, a 4. And of course this is the dreaded black die, which has seen some serious swings back and forth in pips in a couple of games.
That one night it did not win a game.
Okay, so I got 4 for pips. Let's see what we're going to do with these guys. All right, I think what we're going to do is we're going to start moving these guys forward. You guys can move up to 120. I'm going to move them forward. Now these are in bad going, so I could actually move these guys together for 1 pip. Because a group of Soloi have no problem doing that in the bad going. For another pip, I'm going to move these guys as well. This is the Auxilia. You see both of these armies are pretty fast. Okay.
Super fast.
We're going to move the cataphracts up here as well. Let's just get it on.
Now what?
Yeah, now what? Now what? All right, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a wheel with these guys. I'll borrow your stick over there. Always good to have extra of these laying around. I'd like to put this line here. I don't think that's going to be a problem, but the world is watching. So, all right, so going up, these guys are going to be, oops. It's about 50. You got 160 movement. So going all the way up to this point, got 100. I don't think I can quite do it. I don't think I can quite do it. What if I just come up like 40 millimeters? Okay, so it's wheel 40. Okay, now we know I've got 120 to move up. Yeah, see, if I move 100 to here, is you got to measure both corners. So if you move it over here, you got to add what you add over here. So I've already used 40. This is 100. You know, we're just going to have to go a little short. We're just going to have to do one of these and then just slide over like that. Okay. I'd like to line them up, but it just isn't going to happen. Okay, and then my last one, I will just take this guy, put him over here. For light horse. All right, Mitch, you're up.
You could have been a ploy. If you had one more pip, you could have double moved them.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm not going to give away secrets.
Hey, you play how you want. We don't play. We don't play Pergamene style.
5. Big weapon 5. Okay. 5, and you're slightly behind your line. You're probably trying to bait me, is more like it. Dun, 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 dun. Well, I think we'll do this. Let's see. All right. I don't think we can hit. Correct? We should be just...
Yeah, that's as far as they could go.
Yeah, I think we shouldn't be able to hit over here either. Right, okay. So...
You looking for 120?
No, it was short. It was
Okay.
short.
Not a whole lot, but yeah, it's a little short.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe
So,
7.
let's go with...
Two armies that are very fast. All the troops move at least 3 base widths in both armies.
So
So
here's 1.
yeah.
We'll move him up for 2.
Okay.
This will be 3.
Okay. It's one of the allied guys.
Still 3.
Yep,
with
they
the
can
Allies.
combine because they're part of the allies.
Still 3. So that was the Allies moving there.
Yeah, that guy smells like a Kappadokian.
Aha! Now, yeah, we'll go. This will be 4. Still 4.
And that's so you guys are watching on camera. He's got to spend a separate pip. Whoop! Gotta be careful. My guys are needles. I'm gonna fall down and draw blood here. These guys are a separate pip because they're not part of the allies here. So
For the 5th pip, I'm going to move... here. Okay. That's it.
Okay.
If we had bow guys, which nobody does.
Nope.
So
No shooters in both these armies, so.
back,
No combats, right?
none.
Back to the good guys. I mean the Armenians. The Kardashians. All right, here we go. 4.
Consistent.
Yeah, we're going to see if that die is going to flake out or not. Let's see what we got here. Let's get our handy-dandy markers here. Mark some threat zones.
Threat.
Also known as, more commonly known as ZOCs. Zone of control, either one, the rule book, threat zones.
Everybody gets along here.
Okay, so we're going to do something sneaky here, or attempt to. I don't know if I got enough pips for it, but we'll see. Okay, so we're going to form a column with this, based on this guy right here. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to form a column, like so, and this unit will follow with him. Okay? And I'm going to be, always good to have these little markers around. As soon as I enter their ZOC, they're going to keep their threat zone. They're going to, he's got plenty of movement, up to 120. He's going to move straight ahead towards contacting this happy guy right here as a column. Okay? Because I hit you as a column, it's going to force you to slide over. Whoops. Force you to slide over. Okay? Bam. Happens immediately. Okay? That's 1 pip. Okay. Next pip. You take this guy, and we're going to put him right here. Now the interesting thing is I didn't really leave myself a recoil. But since this is a friendly game, we'll go back and hit the column just a slight bit over so you have a frog's hair here. Okay? And the purpose of that is it gives me 1 recoil before I'm toast. Okay?
Exactly.
Okay, so there's 1, 2, still got 2 more.
Running out.
I'm running out, yep. We're going to push these 2 guys forward for another one. Unfortunately, my general's here. Would have liked him to be here, but foresight and all that, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Oh, you go over there. Huh?
And I think for my last one, let's go ahead and let's mark where this guy is. Boy, the markers are just getting lots of use today. We don't want to make sure that we don't move that 1 corner farther than it can go. So what am I trying to do? Well, I'm trying to put a ZOC out here, a threat zone, so that, yeah, there you go. So he cannot, and I may not be able to do it, okay? And I don't think I'm going to be able to, but we'll at least head that way. Oh no, I gave you an idea.
Oh.
I'm sure you were onto it. Okay, so there's my 4.
All right.
Well, you know what? We're going to keep this guy at the same angle just to be safe. He was even with this guy.
What are you afraid of?
All kinds of stuff. Stay orderly. You never know when you're going to run out of pips. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is we're going to do this combat here. So I am a cataphract, not the general. The general's over here. I'm a cataphract, so I am a 4. The knight's also a 4, but he's got a guy on his flank, so you're a 3. So my 4 to your 3. Oh, no. Can you roll a 1 for me?
No.
No, okay, so here's what's going to happen.
So it's a 3 to 1.
Yep, I'm going to recoil.
Nobody doubled.
Yep, nobody doubled. And here's another situation that with cataphracts and knights, ties matter. Cataphracts basically don't recoil from people. As a matter of fact, do they recoil from this?
They recoil
They
from
do.
knights.
Okay, they recoil from knights. All right.
If it's a tie,
They're just not impetuous.
if it's a tie,
If it's a tie on the knight, they'll recoil on the knight as well.
the
Cataphracts will.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to recoil, and I can choose to recoil 40 if I want to. Which you know what? Yeah, let's. I don't know why I'm choosing to do that. That may play in later, and you're going to advance 40.
Yep.
Okay. And this guy will recoil, normally his depth, but I don't have it. I just have that frog's hair that we brought up. So
There's the frog.
there I am. Okay.
There's the frog.
All right. Let's. We'll do the general last. Over here we have. I am a 3. Rear guide, it gives me no bonus. You're also a 3. No height advantage because we're sitting on the flank, so it's a 3 to 3.
Oh,
look at that.
I'll lay down over
So
here.
it's a 9 to a 4.
They thought their support was going to be there, and and they took off.
Okay, 1 dead.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Pergamene.
Yeah, I was a 4, and you were a 9.
Yep.
So
I thought this was the bad die.
Well,
let's get through the game first and decide which
still
one's a good
got
game.
this to do.
Oh
guys.
yeah. Oh no, yeah. Yeah, don't remind me of that. Okay,
Maybe
so
we'll switch it now.
yeah, no. Don't switch dice in mid-play.
No, I mean the roll.
Oh, okay. You don't want to switch dice with me, do you?
No.
You learn your lesson.
I know that dice. It's going to let you down now.
Right. Okay, so I am a cataphract general. So I'm normally a 4. General makes me a 5. This guy on my flank makes me a 4. That guy on the flank makes me a 3. You are a knight general with no one on your flank, so you're a 5. So I need to roll pretty good here. Okay, I think I rolled good enough. So what do we have
going on here?
So I was a 3-7.
Yep, and I am a 5-6.
Okay, so what happens?
I got to recoil.
How far you want to recoil?
I'll just go back 30.
Okay. And cataphracts don't advance.
Do not have to advance.
Well, they don't get a chance to.
Yeah.
No advancing.
All right.
Okay. And since you're not using Litko stands, these guys actually should be corner to corner. But we know that.
Yeah.
So, okay, Mitch.
All right.
You're up.
All right. Come on now. There. Oh, we were just setting you up.
Is that what it is?
We can do so many things. We'll probably run around here. Well, one's got to be this.
Okay, if it's got to be.
Got to go in there. And the allies are so encouraged by him going in that they go in.
Okay.
That'll be 2.
That's 2. Still 2.
And seeing the allies go in.
Yeah. Now you can't. Just for the audience, he wants to move them forward, but he can't use the same pit because they're allies. So he's going to spend another.
So right now it was 1, 2 for the allies to move. This is a 3.
Yep. What are that guy in the end's going to do?
This guy is going to go here for 4. 2 pips left, and I got danger all over on this flank.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Danger. I think one cool thing.
Were you on pips again? 1, 2, 3, 4. You still got 2 more.
2 left, so it should allow.
Hey, you picked the right time to roll a 6.
I think this would be a good time to try. I think these guys should be able to. These 2 moving forward, and then have to wheel ever so slightly to hit here.
Okay.
And then wheel together.
Both of them together?
Yeah.
As long as he's got the movement to make it.
Should be 120.
No problem.
They're lined up right.
Yep.
Are they still good?
Yep.
Check them one more time. Check that.
Look, yeah, I think you're okay.
You hit a lot?
Yeah, you've got probably 10 to spare.
Okay. So.
And that's 1 pip because you could group move the Saloy through bad going.
Yeah. So that should turn both those guys around at the end. We got 1 pip left, but unfortunately.
Yeah, and the interesting thing is here is The distance from the front of him to the side of him is 40. And these are 20 deep, so when they both turn to face, I won't have a recoil against that guy.
Unfortunately, they're too far away.
Okay.
So,
Out of command.
yep. So I'll have to blow that one pip and hope that good things come out of this.
Okay, so these two guys are going to turn to face. They don't support each other, but you're contacting them both, so. And it looks like you even got height advantage, too.
Yeah, that was the idea.
Boy, it's going to be you're going to feel awful when you roll really bad in that combat, when you have all these advantages.
Let's hope not.
We don't want to talk about that?
Yeah.
Okay. I know it doesn't look like we're lined up here, but I had no recoil, okay, because this distance is the same as this one. It just so happens with the size of the stand. So if you outscore me here, I'm gonna pick up. The front guy will pick up.
Yep. So,
Okay.
Well, let's.
Hey, no shooting.
No shooting, and let's start there.
You want to start there? Okay.
So I'm a 2.
Okay.
I'll stay at 2. You start at. Oh, I'm sorry. That's around.
You're
I'm
an
a
uppity 2. An uppity 2.
Makes me uppity. So I'm a 3.
Right.
You started at 3, but he's on your side, puts you to 2.
Right.
So it should be my 3 to your 2.
Okay, here we go. I need a big one.
Right
No,
there.
I didn't even want to fight. Okay, so the back guy doesn't die. It's the front one that is not able to push him back. Okay?
So he did.
And here's my kill pile right now. So 1-to-1 right now.
1-to-1 here.
Killed by Siloy.
Then
Okay?
let's just see over here before we get too crazy over that way. So over here I got a fast auxilia.
Okay.
There's a 3-3. You have a light cab which starts at a 2, but with my light cab on your flank puts you at a 1.
So you're a 3 and I'm a 1.
Yeah.
You outscore me, I pick up.
That's
Well, I tried, but it wasn't good
I'm
enough.
a 7 to your 6. So
Okay, so they're gone. Okay.
okay. And again we have a fast ox. So he's a 3.
Mm-hmm.
You have a light cab. He's on your flank, but the door's not closed, so it's just a 3-to-1, and if I got a double, yeah.
Look at that.
You are a 7. 6 plus 1 is 7, and I'm a 3 plus 3 is 6, so I recoil.
Okay. Back you go.
And all infantry recoils 20. All right. I think we better go here.
But I do that before it gets any worse.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay.
So I'm a 5 Knight General.
Okay.
You're a 5 Cataphract General with -1 here and -1 here. Puts
So
you
I'm
to
a 3. So this is not where I want to roll a 1, right?
5 to 3.
But you want to roll a 1 here.
I need big here. Let's go.
Big numbers. Oh, look at this.
Look at that.
Okay, so what do you have?
You are a 3 plus 1 is 4.
Mm-hmm.
And I am a 5 plus 3 is 8.
Double, dead.
And it's a
Well,
knight.
this is one of our favorite matchups. Maybe not tonight. Okay, you're going to advance 40.
About halfway up. Almost about right.
Here, I got him for you.
Yeah, I got the big finger.
Although the game's over.
Hey, it's not
Sorry
over.
to spoil the
It's
fun,
not-
but
it's not over till I
this
say
is
it's over.
this is worth 2 points. Oh yeah, we got to do all the combat. This is worth 2 points over here for the Knight General. Okay, this is another one. There's another one. There's your 4, and I've got 1 so far. So.
Yeah, you could kill all 3 of these guys and put in overtime.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So roll some 1s for me.
All right, then let's start this way now, where I'm a knight. I start at 4. I'm going to stay at 4.
Right.
You're a light cab with somebody on your side. Brings you down.
I thought you were going to give me a chance. That's not
sure.
where you start.
Sure.
That's not where you start if you want to give me a chance. Okay, so I'm a 1, and he's a 4. Here we go.
All right, so 4 plus 4 is 8. 6 plus 1 is 7. Does not double, so it just pushes me.
It's close.
It was close.
Hell, I might as well go back. Yeah, I'll go back here. It won't make a difference. Just back 30.
And he followed.
Mounded have an option of recoiling their base depth. Or in this case, 30 is normally their base depth, or 40.
So let's go here then. I'm a knight.
Mm-hmm.
Start at a 4.
Right.
Down 1 for you on the side. Puts me at a 3.
Right.
You're a 2. Down 1. Puts you at 3-1.
Okay, 3-1. Here we go.
Oh, look at see.
No, that died.
So I am a 5 2 plus 3 is 5. You're a 6 plus 1 is 7.
Light horse, quick kill knights.
Light horse, quick kill knights.
Okay. Goner.
So he's a goner. See that?
One more combat.
One more. See, you're almost. This is close.
Almost.
This is close. If that guy wouldn't have let you down.
It happens.
Hey, so,
Hey, you saw that? You saw this die. I make fun of dice. You know, roll some ones. I've rolled 2 6s in a row, so you know it's all over the place.
Yeah.
Dice are going to do what dice are going to do. So.
So again, we got a knight against a cataphract.
Right.
Both start.
That's 4 to 4. I got a guy on my flank. I'm down to a 3.
It's a lock.
It's a lock, and I recoil from
the tie, and I got to follow.
And you got to follow up. And the score is 1 for a kill, 1 for a general. So that's 2 points. 3, 4 to 2.
2 losses.
That's it.
All right.
Good job.
Well,
Okay, well that was a quickie.
Usually, in the past, we've had a lot of we swirl around sometimes with these armies trying to get the advantage, and Tony came right at it. So there wasn't much play. A little bit of play over here, but
Hopefully you saw some interesting stuff there of contacting a column. But you know, hey, it can backfire.
yeah.
But actually, I would have been fine. It was the Knight General being like, "Oh, I think I left something on the stove."
Yeah.
But you know, hey, it happens. Hey, that's what I get. I never put my knight in the front line,
That's right. Yeah, it's uncanny for you to put.
Yeah,
your
that'll
teach.
teach. Well, I do in this army because you only have so many heavy hitters.
Heavy hitters. Everybody has to put in.
All right. Well, good game.
All right.
All right. See you guys next time.